Woke and Ready TV, like this video, subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit the bell so you can be notified when I drop a video. Now, I know you already heard about Shannon Sharpe. It's all over the internet. You know what I mean? You know he's messing with a little young dipper. Now he caught up in some shit. You know what I mean? My bad, I was reading the text. Yeah, but so Shorty trying to squeeze him out of like 50 mil. I'm just gonna say this, man. Because there's a lot of people online, with they, opinions and shit like that. And my opinion, Shannon Sharpe, you know, I can't really speak on a single man that's, damn near 60 years old, that's rich as shit. I can't really say what he should be doing with his bread. But as a man, you know what I mean? We looking on the internet, all you see is booty, 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 booty rocking everywhere. Every time you scroll. And he's single. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that he should have been messing with nobody that's like 20 years old at his age. But who are we to judge? Who are we to judge? But at the same time, this is the consequences. I always talk about that cerebral cortex, man, that's in your brain. That shit don't sprout until you like 25, 26 years old. So anybody that's watching this, if you're an OG, you got some money, you know what I'm saying, you around Shannon Sharpe age, don't mess with no girls that's like 20 years old. Wait for that cerebral cortex to grow. That's when she's really grown. Because at this time, she still have the mind of a child. Yeah, she probably got a body that's developed. You know what I mean? Society say she's grown, at 18 and all that, but they still babies, man. Compared to you, they're still babies. You know what I'm saying? They still figuring their bodies out. Only thing these girls want to do is fucking suck and go shopping. You know what I'm saying? That's all they want to do. Fuck, suck, go shopping, post Instagram pictures, and all that type shit. You know what I'm saying? Shannon Sharpe, him being a motherfucker that's like 56 years old, whatever. I'm not saying maybe he don't want to be, tied down. You know what I mean? Hold on, somebody call on my phone, but I ain't gonna answer it. Maybe he don't want to be tied down, with a wife and all that, and that's his decision. He's not wrong for that. But I will say he's wrong for messing with, someone that's 20 years old at the age he is. You know what I'm saying? I think a 20-year-old female she should be messing with a dude that's like maybe 25, 26. Maybe all the way up until 30. 20-year-old, I give him a 10-year gap because a man is supposed to be able to mold his woman to what he want her to be for him. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? A man is supposed to be able to do that. But once you got these young women that you got the bag and they see you rich and famous and shit, they only want one thing from you, cuz. And I guarantee you, she got another nigga that's probably her age that's hitting that for free. You know what I'm saying? He's hitting that for free. But she looking at him like, oh, you the sugar daddy. You ain't going nowhere. You got this money. Now, I don't know what he did to upset this girl because I ain't read through all them text messages and shit like that. But I'm guaranteed somebody got in her head like, nigga, like, this nigga got the bag. Only thing you gotta do is blah, 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 boom, boom, and say that and set this nigga up and get some money out this nigga. And now look at him. He in a position that he in because he was messing with this 20-year-old girl. And I guarantee you, if he was messing with a chick that was a little bit older, not saying that they don't do this type shit, but I don't think he'd be having these problems right now. You know what I'm saying? I really don't believe he would be having these problems right now. See, men and women, the way we are designed is like, first of all, it's way more females on the earth than men. You know what I'm saying? Way more females. They call men thirsty. But the women, like I said before, when you go online, it's nothing but women shaking their ass. They make it hard for a man to say no. We're men. We're hunters. You know what I'm saying? We got, you know what I mean? We got a dick. So our shit work all the way up until the day we die to smash and have babies and all this shit. So, you know what I mean? Who's to really say who's right or wrong? But I don't think that like on a mature level, relationship level, I don't think he wanted anything other than sex from this girl. And I think that's what a lot of these women need to understand, that just because you open your legs for a dude, don't mean he want no relationship with you. See, men, we have that understanding. We know that, you know what I'm saying, if we go out and bang, let's say we go out and hit a chick like fucking Beyonce or something. No disrespect to Jay-Z, but let's say I'm gonna use Beyonce or Rihanna, somebody, you know what I mean, that's up there like that. We know we hit that, you know what I mean, that's just a lucky day for us. You know what I mean? You hit it once, like, damn, I didn't hit a Beyonce. We don't think that, you know, we hit a Beyonce and then turn around and hit a joint that's like a three. You know what I'm saying? See, women, they'll get a rich nigga at a young age or whatever, and they think that, you know, since they, you know, a nigga hit that he wants to be with them. No. We know if we hit a Beyonce or something like that, that's just a good day. She don't want to be with us. I just hit Beyonce, you know what I mean? It's cool. You know, I ain't got the money and all that shit to upkeep, nothing like that. You know, that was a lucky day for me. See, women, they try to hold on to that shit. Then they try to fucking keep hitting, like they want niggas that's on that level. All the men they deal with are supposed to be on that level. You know what I mean? If you ain't on that level, they probably give you some, but that's all it's gonna be. So I think what it was with her, she, you know, she got this rich nigga, rich black nigga, making all this money, you know what I mean? And she didn't want to let that shit go. She felt like, damn, he out here hitting all these other shit. I'm gonna get something out of this shit. That's the young dumb mind. You know what I mean? Nobody never told her that, like, you know what I mean, that this all this man is using you for. He probably give you a couple dollars, be happy with that. You know what I mean? If she was mature in the mind, you know, they wouldn't be going through this shit right now. You know what I mean? They would be happy, it'd be low key, nobody would know what's going on. He give her a couple dollars here and there and take this little bag, you know what I'm saying? Take this little Louis bag, take this couple dollars, go shop and shit like that. You know what I mean? Obviously she wasn't happy with that. And women catch feelings way faster than dudes. A nigga could hit you and that's it. You know what I mean? It don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. I just got a nut. Now the women, you know, by man inserting themselves into them and they doing all this shit, they start catching feelings. Now they want to be in love. Now they want to be in whole relationships. And if they can't get you, these young chicks, they can't get you, and they feel like you ain't gonna propose to them or marry them, they're gonna get mad. And like R. Kelly said, when a woman fed up, ain't nothing you can do about it, man. Now he in this position, man. I hope he learns something from this, man. But you know, it is what it is. I just hope niggas learn from this. I hope Shannon Sharpe learn from this, man. Lead them young whippersnappers alone, man. This is Woken Ready TV. Like this video, subscribe to this channel. Peace and love. Leave your thoughts in the comments, man.